I've just wired up the wee box. I wired up the new box for the trailer lights. I took the power off the grey socket, the caravan, because it's perfectly powerful enough. Just put a link wire here. I had to tape everything together. But when I got this new box here, I got the instructions. And the instructions said, like all instructions, to pass it on. For whoever installs this box, to pass instructions on. It does a couple of things, this box. The other one never done it, so we'll see if this does it now. But look what I noticed. I've the indicator on now, and I've the tester on. I noticed when I wired up the other time it beeped. If I put it now to the indicator, as well as work the light, it beeps. They're designed to beep. The other one never beeped. That means when I'm driving the car and I put on the indicator with a trailer on, it's supposed to beep off the indicator to let me know that the indicator's working. And the trailer, other one never beeped. So it's about all that. So we'll see what happens when I hook the trailer onto this now. Like, another thing this box does too. You see when you work your fog light, I never knew this. So anybody out there who's got trailer lights, try this out. Put on your fog light, switch it off, and switch it on again. And the fog light in your car should go off, but the fog light and the trailer stay on. That's brilliant, because the fog light, if you've got a caravan on behind with a fog light, the red fog light of your car is going to bounce off the caravan and blind you. Never knew that. And that box is designed to do it, so I presume all boxes are designed to do it. So if you're driving along, you put your lights is on as normal, the back lights of the car is on as normal, there's nothing you do about that, that's stay on. But when you put your fog light on, switch it off right away and switch it straight back on. The fog light will remain on in the caravan and go off in the car. So I had to put the wee fuse in now for this here. Putting the fuse in for this wee thing here, and then I'll get everything taped up. I'll get that stuck on the side of the car so it doesn't bounce around like a bouncy castle. Funny feeling, that's going to be a good job there, you know. You can't trust people to do work for you, like. But what happens, nobody understands how to do things and you can't find out. When you actually get down to it, it's not that bad really, like. Now, if I had to do this from the start again, I know because of what colour the man put the wires on to buy a wiring room. But probably them wires match you. There's an orange wire and there's an orange wire. So, see when you get the instructions with things, it's not as complicated as you think it is. I had more hassle getting off this carpet here and finding out how anything else worked. So I'm going to get the wee fuse now in the front. There's the old box there. You see they're identical. Even down the labels, identical. I had to scratch one just to make sure I don't get mixed up. So I put a wee scratch in the old one. That's how identical they are. And that one did beep when I was fumbling about with the wires. Or that one there, that one has also got a beep in it, so I don't know. But I'm getting there anyway. I'm off next Friday. I'm going away on a 3-day holiday next week. The wee black box I got for the back, there's two models. There's a 2000 model, was £20, and a 2500 model that was £24. I had 2500 in the car, so I just got the leg. So £24 it cost for the wee box at the back. Don't know what the difference between the two models, they look the same. These fuses, £2.50 on eBay. All fuses you want. I can't remember how many of those, a whole pile. The rain's pushing again. There's one that's it's like an autumn day, middle of June. These are for number plate stickers for number plates. So I'm using one of these here now. Anytime you get a number plate, always ask for the stickers. They hand you a bunch, they don't charge you for them. So even if you're not going to use them, always ask for them. They come in handy for the jobs. So I'm just going to stick that back in there. That's where it was stuck originally, with the wires down the way. That thing there was bobbing about, but you know what, it do no harm to stick that in there too, you know. Now I'm sticking things in, I'll just stick the other one in that. What a wee one, this boy here. It's not easy doing things with one hand, but see, other people might want to know how to do this. I'll stick it up there. That'll do there. Oh, the bag's away, bag for life. See, that's what I mean, like, that's what you're working with there. How you keep the rubbish in the car. The car's cleaning itself. It's that stormy out here. I'm going to put a bit of duct tape now around these wires. That's the wires that go on to the wiring room. Pointing in the wrong direction, so I'll do that with duct tape. That's how it was done originally. I'll put a wee bit of tape around that cut. That's where the old connector block was. Can't get the fuse in for that. That's what was it? the fuse at the front anyway. But I need to be a pair of pliers to get them in. It's too tight to get them in. So the auxiliary socket will be dead in the meantime. But I know it's working because I had the fuse in. So down the front I swapped the fuse over. So there's nothing wrong with the wiring. The wiring's okay. That wee black wire he took the power off. It's hanging down here. I'm just going to tape that over. I'm not going to bother disconnecting it. In fact, you know what? That will go live. I'll just put a wee, I don't know, maybe the best disconnect it, or I'll disconnect it. Disconnect that wire there so it will be safer. I don't want it hitting the, even if no, I'll disconnect it. Do it proper. So I'll tape this up now and we'll see if we get this wire's tied up. Now the connector removed. All the other cables all pushed into place, nice and neat and tidy. It might have put on this carpet now. Got the lamp holder back out again. There's wee clips in there to hold this carpet up. I'm not 100% sure how the carpet actually goes in. You know, I just pulled it out, but it clicks in there behind. There's a hole there. The carpet goes on them wee clips. And these boys here plug in there. Rubber seal goes over the top again. So that's it. The wee screwdriver, bring that out. That sits up like that. Then we'll put on our plastic panel. I'll put this rubber strip in here first. I'll do it with my finger. Nice and neat and tidy. So I get the car hoovered around. I hardly hoover it today with the rain lashing down now in the wind. The wee screw, that's why I don't mind hoover the car. Because see these screws I got there, it's lying there 3 weeks. I get sucked up the hoover. The back pushes in, and then the other side then clips in. See wee clips. So you have to put it from this angle here. And then she clips in then. See, everything's black, you can't see. So I'm going to have a good slap to get on it. That's got it now. So you push on that side first, clip it in there, and then your screw goes in there. It's one of them wee funny boys here. One of these wee ratchets. To put her in. And then putting that wee screw in, you sort of need to push that up a wee bit. See if you just hold it flat, the screw's too loose. It has to go in the exact hole. So you best push it up with your hands until you feel it. You feel the screw going in by hand and then screw it in. It has to be exact or it's not going to work. Oh, that doesn't sound too good. Maybe a bit too tight. Oh, this big piece on now. So the cigarette, the utility socket goes on there. That plugs in below. So that's straightforward there, like. Pushes in here. Then push in. That one there pushes in. So it's just all push fit. Them wee holes there. And then wee clips. You line them up and everything pushes in. Nothing pushes down, everything pushes in the ways. When they're lined up. This rubber seal has to be pulled out. I know what, that's easy enough there. And why bother getting that off? Because I couldn't see no screws. I thought you couldn't have just pull that off, but that's what you did. You just pulled off, there was no screws holding this on. That's it. I know it's hard to believe, but that is it. And see, you try to pull it off, like, you think, oh, it's a screw brake, it's a screw brake. There's not one single screw holding that on. Then a wee torch goes in there. It's useless torch, but the idea seems good. Maybe in 2015 this car was built, it was a good idea, but everybody wants LEDs now, don't they? That's an old-fashioned bulb. There's another wee light on this side here as well. That's it now. All I have to do now is reverse this car up now to the caravan, hook it on and see if anything lights up. Everything's wired up now and going. You can hear it beeping now. Whenever the indicator goes on, it beeps to let you know the indicator is on. It lets you know there's power going to the caravan. Now the reason that if the bulb was to fail in the caravan and no power to go to the caravan, you know your bulb has fused. If it beeps, the bulb is working. So if you turn left and right, that is brilliant. But I've only one fault now I've found with it. We see what happens here now. This is unique to my car here. see why the indicator's going on there now? When I open my boot, indicator goes off. Because the lights are in the tailgate, if I want to see this here, I'll turn off the indicator. I'll put on the lights. If my lights is on, the lights is not coming on the caravan now if the hatch is open. The way this car is designed here, it puts a fog light on the brake lights when you open the boot. Small French design, I think it's all it's fashion, I think it's called fashion. So, if the light is on the car there now, the light is on the caravan. The lights on, then here's off. But if I open the boot up, the lights here go off because you can't see them no longer from the road, and them lights go on. So what should have been done originally is the power source that goes to them. See, they don't work either, so there's no way around it. All I need to know, if I break down along the road and open the boot, I'm going to lose the lights of the caravan. But it's better than the way your man had it. Your man had it in a cigarette lighter. So once I stop the engine, and I'm going to stop the engine now and see what happens. Turn the lights on. So the engine's off now. I'll put on my hazards here. I broke down along the road, I need my hazard lights on. That's what we're simulating here. Oh, engine. So there's the hazard lights on now. 3 years of this car, I don't know how it works. That's the angle I had to hook my caravan up. You know, these other people think it's handy, like, that's why I had to hang my caravan up there. I wasn't not going away today, I'm just hooking it on. I'm not hooking it on, I'm just hooking on the cable. You see how used I am to backing up. So you can see now the indicator nozzles are working down here. The hazard lights. It's not sending no power to the caravan. Once the headlights are up there, broke that one, caught it, bitch. Those indicators on it, those indicators on it. That one doesn't need it anyway. It's more aerodynamic but nothing. So you see the indicators are working there now. You can see now inside it's beeping. Don't know if it's picking up, it's beeping when the indicator's on the caravan. But when the indicator is on the car, but not on the caravan, the beeping stops. I think that's brilliant. You're never too sure when you're turning right. Sometimes you turn right and you have to start pulling to the left to get the cut right. That's the way it is down in Fawn. You have to go right over the left hand side of the road when you're turning right to get this. It's very, very tight. And you always wonder what if the indicator's not working. Oh, that's it. I think that's a good job, right? That's a good job. If it would have been a wee bit better, I might have hit it off now, but I might still hit off yet. I guess I'll need first, see what happens. I think that's the end of this video now. Like, I'll tidy it up tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be tidying up day. I want a good walk away today. I might just take wee diesel away in the car today. And then next weekend, long weekend, I'll take the caravan away. See, this is June, like. This is June. You wouldn't think it was June, would you?